When I started at the museum 29 years ago, I of course knew about John Lewis Barclay, Medal of Honor recipient, because his daughter, Joan Barclay Wells, was a trustee. And I'd go and visit her at her house, and of course the first thing once you got in there, a very impressive house, was this portrait. So when I got to read some of his letters, then he talked about how the painting came about.
This is the last 100 years already, the story. He went to New York City. You know, it was a big deal, and of course it was all PR for the book.
He was there promoting his book, No Hard Feelings, which was his memoir, and Howard Chandler Christy approached him.
He told him, he said, told Mr. Christy, he said, I'm just a poor farm boy and I can't afford $10,000, because that was his going rate to do portraits of the celebrities of the time.
Barclay said, well, I don't have any money to pay you for my portrait. And Christy says, oh no, you misunderstand. I want to do it for you. I wanted to do it because you're a Medal of Honor recipient. And since he was there on a promotional activity, he had his dress uniform and all these medals with him.
I think he liked it because it was quite an experience to go to New York City and have this famous portrait painter volunteer, I guess you'd say volunteer, to paint this portrait, but he would rather be back in Missouri.
We were actually building the new exhibition. In 2005, early 2006 was when we really started installing things in here after construction was done. And Joan Barclay Wells called me and said, I think it's time for Dad's stuff to come to the museum. And Joan really, appreciated that this is the repository for World War I materials, and that it would be taken care of, and it would be here for generations, and that his story would always be part of our story. As the curator of the museum, I couldn't have had a prouder moment.